Good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. This is your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman coming to you real quick about a subject that's really touchy. We're going to talk about domestic violence and we're going to talk about retaliation. I just had a discussion with a friend who believed that it's justifiable for a man to be murdered if he put his hands on a woman. And I just want to say this to you all. You do what you want to do. God give us free will. You make the choices you want to make, but just remember it's consequences to your actions. It don't make you no better. Tell me how this make you any better if you go and kill somebody because of a fist fight, because that's what it is. You know, domestic violence is horrible. I'm not justifying it at all, but it's not a death sentence. There's so many people out here believe that I can go pick up a gun and murder somebody because they put their hands on my sister. Or he put his hands on me, so I'm going to kill that MF. That is not justifiable. And you will be in prison. Good morning, Cynthia. You will go to prison. You have to think about your life. See, these guns has made people believe they bigger than the law. They're bigger than God. Even if you get away. Just say you get away with murdering somebody. Just say that. You still got to face God. You still have to face God for what you do. When I had my gun, y'all, when I was a registered, well, I'm still registered. I just don't have a gun right now. When I carried my gun was in my purse for 3 years. Nobody never knew I had a gun because that's the last thing I wanted to do was bring out that weapon because I knew that weapon is made to take a life and I didn't want that on my soul. So you have to be careful what you do. I'm just not that person who celebrate death. You know, the shooting in Chicago at the restaurant when the little kid shot the man for hit his mom, justifiable because he's a kid, he's protecting his mom. I understand that. Stuff like that happens. You know, ain't nothing you can do. He had to protect his mom. But do I celebrate that? No. And people criticize me because I didn't find nothing great in that situation. I felt like both parties lost. You know, I didn't see nothing great to celebrate that somebody died. He deserved to die. Nobody deserved to get their life taken. That make you no better than him. What makes you any better than him if you take his life? And then they wonder, a lot of these adults wonder why these children shoot and killing each other because y'all celebrating death like it's something good to celebrate. God said, thou shalt not kill. You don't have the right to take a life because you didn't give that man life. You know, his mother had him, but to just make his heart beat and his blood flow, only God can do that. He said, thou shalt not kill. But if somebody trying to hurt you, you have the right to protect yourself. And if they die in the midst of that, I understand. But just going to retaliate, you know, that's not justified. Somebody give you a black eye, somebody bust your sister head. You have no right to take that man's life. He got to go to jail. People need to get that in their head. This is not the Wild Wild West. But see, this is what I don't understand about black people. Y'all justify all day long black on black crime. He hit my sister. He shot my cousin. She stabbed my brother. Y'all justify it all day long, but when the police kill us, oh, we marching, burning down the city. Black people, make up your mind. Is it justifiable or is it not? You can't have it both ways. 1 minute it's justified when black people do it to each other, but when the white man do it to us, oh, we suing. You can't have it both ways. Either you go live by the word of God or you go live by the rules of the land. Which one you go do? Because my maker is the only one I need to answer to. He's the only one. And I know it say, thou shalt not kill. It's a video floating around. It's on my page right now. The man was beating the lady up in the bed. Horrible. I'm like, look at this little punk beating the shit out this woman. She must have called her brother or cousin. While this man sleep, he shot him up like with an AK. Everybody and their mama. Good. He deserved to die. And I'm looking like, are y'all serious? Y'all saying that was a death sentence? But what if the judge judged you like that in court? What if the white judge, when your son or your nephew or your relative, when they did what they did, got in front of that judge and the judge, I'm giving you life. You deserve to die in jail. It's the same thing. You want justice for your people. Because I have family members in jail. I want justice for my people, so I expect to give justice for somebody else's child. That is somebody's child. He made a dumb-ass decision putting his hands on a woman. And 9 times out of 10, his mama didn't raise him that way. She still loved her child. And when you young, you do dumb stuff. I'm going to be honest. My parents, before I was born, my mama told me, they used to fight like cats and dogs. I didn't see that when I came along because I'm the baby. But as they grew older, my mother done stabbed him. He done bust the eye. They did all kind of stuff. They was married 50 years. Anybody been married that long, trust me, it's fighting and confusion and cheating. Ain't nobody perfect. But nobody died, and they made it through. And I'm not saying deal with it. I'm saying people's life is precious. You can't be just taking a life from a fist fight. And then the grown folks are justifying it. Y'all don't say nothing when y'all see kids doing it on the news. Oh, he shot his cousin. He shot the... Don't say nothing, because you said it's okay. Kids are listening. You lead by example. I get tired of people saying he shouldn't have did it. I don't care if he knocked her eye out the socket. He goes to prison for that. He don't go to the grave. When you standing before the judge, he got to give you a sentence appropriate to that crime. He can't sentence you to life in prison because you shoplift. That's what I'm saying. Y'all not making sense to me. But see, let me know the devil is winning. The devil is taking over because the way people think is horrible. I just don't look at death like that. Death is final. I don't care. And you know what? I hear more of y'all saying about women getting beat. A man should die. I don't even hear y'all saying nothing about child molesters. Let me hear y'all talk about a child molester dying. I might be like, but somebody getting they behind beat, you think they deserve to die? But it's men out here and women out here raping kids. Y'all don't even say nothing about that. That's why I said y'all messed up in the head. Y'all don't say about nothing about women getting raped. I don't hear nothing about that. But if she get beat up, kill him. A black eye will heal. A busted lip will heal. Teeth get knocked out, go buy some more. But you still living. You take that man's life, he's gone forever. He deserved to go to prison for putting his hands on you. It's not a death sentence. And I want to tell you guys this, and you ladies. 9 times out of 10, when a man is whooping on a woman, she done had her behind whooped several times by this man. Do not let your life get taken away by some woman's stupid decision to stay. Prime example, Tina Turner. How many times Ike whooped her ass and said sorry and she kept forgiving him? How many times? Now, what if her mama would have got a gun and shot Ike when Tina constantly let Ike whoop her ass and come back? Her mama's life would have been over for taking up for someone that ain't gonna leave. 9 times out of 10, them women stay. Do not get yourself in that bullshit. I'm telling y'all, because you would lose your life defending somebody that when you in jail, gonna go on, ain't gonna put nothing on your books. They ain't gonna feed your kids, they ain't gonna call them, and you done threw your whole life away for your sister or your brother. And just because you got a registered gun, this is to the ladies, because I see y'all going crazy with these weapons. Just because you got a gun don't mean the law give you the right to kill. That gun is not for arguments or his baby mama made me mad or I see this nigga cheat. That gun ain't for that. That gun is to protect your life. If your life is not in danger, you have no right to pull it. That's why I had my gun for 3 years and pulled it out once. And the only reason I pulled it out, because some dudes was plotting to rob me. And my ex-husband was on the phone. And he said, show him your gun. Put it in your hand. Walk with it. Put it in my hand. I walked with it. Them Negroes turned around and went back doing what they was doing. And I was ready to use it. But I didn't want to kill nobody. Knowing me, I don't know. That was the worst feeling in the world, because I'm like, Lord, could I live with taking a life? Could I really live with that? I don't think I could. So I try to stay out of situations. I try to stay out of drama. I don't like going to certain clubs and environments. I'm not dealing with certain people. And a dude got one time to put his hands on me. He got one time, and I'm out of there. If I don't bust his head wide open to the white meat. But see, I know my temper. I know how I am. If a dude put his hands on me, he can't go to sleep. Because he has some hot oil on his ass. And that's just how I am. That's why I don't deal with the kind of dudes. I've never in 54 years ever had a man put his hands on me. Now, a dude didn't grab me up, try to hold me down, but just punch me and hit. It ain't happening. See, I let a guy know from the door what time it is, Menina. You got to let people know what you would not tolerate. What is your deal breakers? And I let dudes know. I'm kind of touched. So, bruh, my daddy never whooped my ass. I only had one whooping in my life, and that was by my mama. I don't take ass whoopings, especially from a man. I stay away from rah-rah girls. I stay away from drama. I never been that girl that had to fight all through school and fight at club. That wasn't me. So I'm not going to, in my older years, let a nigga put his hands on me. Because I know my brother will kill him. So I'm just like, no. I don't want to see my brother kill nobody because of my bad choices. I know I can call my nephews or something, they coming. But why would I put my family in that predicament? I don't want them to have a death on them. I don't want to put them there. I will remove myself from the equation first. No, you got to go, bruh. You ain't the right one for me. Now, the situation in Chicago, it was out of hand, out of anybody's control. But see, this is what people get mad at me when I say this. Every action is a reaction. Sometimes that tongue can get a lot of people hurt. And women don't feel like they got to shut up. If you know you in a situation and there's no way out, be quiet. Remove yourself and go on with your day. That don't make you weak. That make you smart. If she would have just said, and everybody's like, she didn't have to stop talking. No, she didn't. But guess what? It would have been a different outcome if she would have. This is what y'all don't understand. And I'm not saying nothing about the situation because it did happen. He took care of his business to take care of his mama, and I commend that kid. But would her son have a body on him if she would have just... You right, sir. This is what I would have did. I promise you this is what I would have did. He would have been acting crazy. And see, I think everybody touched. I don't play with people. I think everybody have the potential to kill. That's how I look at folks. And I'm like, oh, he tripping. Is my food ready? Because if it ain't, you can just give me my money back because I got to go. He would have been talking. I would have just stopped. I would have just totally ignored him. He would have been, bitch, this and that. I'm like, sir, I got to go. Or I would have just left the food, called management the next day with my receipt and got my money back. I got to get my child to safety. I got to get out of here. This is Chicago. A lot of these niggas touched. I'm not going to argue with this grown man. I don't know. I don't know what he might do to me. I don't know if he can get ready to shoot up the whole restaurant. So let me shut up and get the fuck away from him. That's me. Because I think everybody is crazy. That's how I just look at people. He may be the one that go postal today. I'm not going to be the reason why. So guess what? I'm leaving. Now who you finna argue with? Argue with her. You're not finna argue with me, sir. Me and my son out of here. I'm not going to try to explain. Now, well, I ordered online and I'm not crazy, don't understand. You can't get no understanding out of crazy. Some people you just cannot get in their head, so why is you trying? And the more you try, the more they go act crazy. And then you don't know this, y'all. Y'all don't know what kind of day somebody had. You may be the person that pushed somebody over the edge. They got fired, got put out their house, their woman and left them, and you talking crap to them, they finna kill you. And take it out on you. It's a woman in Grand Rapids, Michigan, where I live. She was the neighbor. They was arguing. The dude and his girlfriend was arguing next door. She heard it. She go over there. She tried to intervene. But instead of her trying to break it up and saying, y'all shouldn't be doing this, she take it up for her friend. Nigga, blah, 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 blah. Put your hands on me, motherfucker, blah, blah, blah. And guess what he did? He shot her in the face and killed her. Some stuff you just can't get in. Some shit you just got to shut up. Women, y'all... This I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar have went too far. Me Too, that shit have went too far. Women, you can whoop a man, and there's a place for everything in life. God made a woman a place and a man a place. And women have forgot their position. We cannot rule men. It's against the word of God, if you want to believe it or not. We're not even strong enough to rule a man. I don't even want to rule my man. That's why I said, what kind of women want to be the ruler of her man? Who want a weak-ass man? Y'all sound stupid to me. I wish a nigga would rule me. I want my man to be the ruler of my house. I didn't say control me. See, that's where y'all misconstrue shit. I didn't say treat me like a kid. I didn't say whoop on me. I want him to be the leader of my house. I want my man to lead me. I want my man to teach me things because he's my man. He's my protector. He's supposed to be the head of my house. That don't make me weak. That makes me living like God said I'm supposed to live. That's my position as a woman. A woman supposed to be soft and sweet and kind and gentle. She supposed to be that mother that can talk to the kids and pray. Do y'all remember Grandma? Did y'all remember Grandma walking around just whooping ass? Now, she would beat your ass if you get out of line. But do y'all remember Grandma just acting a fool every single day trying to beat up Pawpaw? I don't remember no shit like that. You couldn't say nothing to Grandpa Jimmy. I don't care if a woman said Grandpa Jimmy was cheap. Don't you talk about my Jimmy. She will whoop your ass about Jimmy. Nowadays, y'all women want to whoop Jimmy ass. I will beat a nigga ass. And that's why you by yourself. I have never seen so many women in clubs, y'all, hitting on each other behind, putting their fingers in people's coochies on the dance floor, kissing each other. Okay, you want to be gay, that's fine. But come on, don't degrade your sister like that. Keep that shit in your bedroom. Y'all degrading each other, but let a brother walk up and do it. It's hell to pay the captain. That nigga ain't shit. But y'all sitting there advertising all this shit on the dance floor. Women ain't even got tact no more. They don't have poise no more. They don't have no self-respect. Women coming in the club with G-strings on and see-through dresses. Man, come on, man. Y'all doing too much. I don't care if y'all get mad at me or not. Then y'all wonder why women getting their ass whooped and ain't got respect, because the respect has went out the back door. I bet you this. I bet you Nina won't walk in the club and want somebody hit on my ass. And I bet you Nina ain't gonna take no ass whooping, because a man know who I am from the door. And I do not let my guards down just showing my ass because I can. I can be naked and look stupid in the club too, but I have too much self-respect because I represent my parents everywhere I go, and they in the grave. I represent them. That last name, Mayberry, is my daddy name, and I'm going to rep it right. So anywhere I go, they going to see me a lady because I represent my daddy. That's just how I look, and I tell my kids that everywhere you go, you rep me, and you better rep me right. I don't give a damn if you are grown. You better rep my name right. Don't show your ass in the streets. Don't be beating butt naked. What you trying to do? You trying to hoe? Because that's what hoes do. Y'all don't want to know the truth. That's what prostitutes do. They advertise some shit because it's for sale. But soon somebody treats you like you dressed, you mad. You got to see, when you see people and you treat them accordingly. If I see a guy in a suit, dressed to the heels, and I see a guy over here thugged out with his pants sagging, I'm going to treat them two different ways. He look like money. He on business, so I can't talk to him crazy. That man about his business. They can be totally opposite, but it's the appearance, the representation. It's the way they representing themselves. Him over here, boy, you ain't gonna get the time of day from me. If you do, you might get this sister girl attitude. But him, I'm gonna treat him on a different level. That's what they see when they see women. Y'all don't understand that. Every time I go out, I dress business. Like if I go to a club, I'm gonna have on a suit. I'm gonna have a cute dress on. I'm gonna have some jewelry on. I'm gonna look like I'm business. That's why people always think I got money, even though I don't have none. But they think I have money because I look like money. So guess what? Money gonna come to me. The right dudes gonna offer to buy me a drink. They gonna come to me and say, "Hey, sweetheart, how you doing?" They ain't gonna come on, "What's up, ma? What's up, ma?" They ain't gonna do that to me. "Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? What you drinking?" You over here with your ass out, you gonna get treated like a hood rat. You might have the biggest ass in the club, and guess what? Everybody's sipping on their drink like, yeah, I want to hit that shit. And that's all they gonna do. Hit it and leave it. But my moral to this story today of my video is, death is final. Y'all better put them guns down and pick up that Bible. Because a lot of y'all forgot the word of God. Y'all forgot that it is a judgment day. You will be judged for what you're doing. Don't think you're getting away with nothing under the sun. God will make you pay. You reap what you sow. People always think reaping what you sowing is that terminology in church. When you sow a seed, you reap it. Do you know if you sow bad into the universe, bad will come back to you? You may get away for 20 years. But karma don't miss nobody. Karma don't miss nobody. It's not justifiable to kill somebody from a fist fight. I don't care if it's whooping on a woman, whooping on a man. You don't have the right to take nobody's life. Call the police. Trouble is easy to get in and hard to get out of. I'm telling you what I know for a fact. Put them guns down. This your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. If you don't know how to fight, you shouldn't be talking shit. That's the bottom line. If you don't know how to fight, you shouldn't be talking shit. And if you're getting your ass whooped by a man, shame on you. You need to go. You shouldn't have chose that man. You're a product of who you are and you're a product of who you around. I'm sorry. You represent who you around. If you're around women and men who fight and act violent, something inside of you is the same way. But they arguing about it in the other room. There's a debate going on right now. So they arguing about it in the other room because, no, you don't take a life for no fist fight. Y'all have a good day. Put the guns down. Pick up the Bible.